bad weeping.
Even though he's very capable of using a solid alternating bass pattern, his thumb generally wanders all over the place, depending on how he feels and what effect he wants to have. Let's take a look at the chords we're going to use with Weeping Willow. First of all, we're going to use A, and we'll use a bar, the first finger bar, to make the A shape like we do when we play the long A. We then move to D minor. This is a standard D minor shape. We use the B7 shape on the 4th fret. First of all, you'll see my right hand in slow motion with the tablature underneath in this way. That was Careless Love, a great classic from Blind Boy Fuller. Blind Boy Fuller came from South Carolina, and for a while he was taught by Reverend Gary Davis. And let's take a look at the chords we're going to use when we play Careless Love. We're going to use a standard A minor chord, down 2 frets to the A7 shape. In fact, often I'll show this chord shape together as A7, as you can see. Bear in mind that I use a capo on the 2nd fret, so all chord diagrams are referenced to the nut as the capo. Instead of using the A chord, he'll use the A minor chord in this way. And back to A and A7. I form a D7 chord, but after I hit the 6th string, I take 2 fingers away and just use the index finger to vibrate a little in this way. Put the chord back on. Here's the 2nd variation. Give you all my money, what more can I do? You're a good-looking girl, Lord, you just can't be true. Let's take a look at the chords we're going to use to play Untrue Blues by Blind Boy Fuller. First of all, we'll use a long A. Sometimes we'll link that to an A7, just dropping the little finger down. And the D7 chord using our thumb on the bass string. This is, you see the close-up of my left hand, you will see the chord appear in the right hand corner, in the right hand top corner, but bear in mind that not all the chord movements will be shown, just the basic chords. The guitar work for the verse is basically the same as the intro, very much so, and the first two sections are a little different. It's quite difficult to sing with, particularly the first two sections, where the basses are quite syncopated. Give you all my... The first break sounds like this. I try and give myself little clues and markers where I start to sing. For example, we finish the introduction or the last verse in this way.